Armageddon Day. Story 1. Hello everyone, this is the first time I am writing something like this, and before now I had no idea there were so many cheating stories on the internet. Honestly, when we started researching the cheating spouses and what they do to explore our options, I discovered there was so much data online we could use. My friend and teammate showed us his posts after our Armageddon Day and told us about the massive support he received from internet strangers. He said it's a therapy unlike any other and it helps focus your mind towards what we suffered, felt, and what you want in the future. He told us to write about our experiences and what we went through, and instead of creating multiple Reddit accounts, he shared his account with rest of us so we can all write what we want to say. Me and my ex had no children by choice. So I will write about the Armageddon Day, the way I confronted my ex-wife. My ex-wife cheated on me with 5 guys. Apparently she had a thing for younger guys. My ex works as a nurse at a local hospital in our city. And she would find guys who were single. She would seduce them and feed them some crap and start her affairs with them, often at their homes, and would play the role of a single woman, maybe even a widow, whenever I was away at a deployment. So my approach to confrontation was kind of different. I managed to track down her current affair partner. He is a 27-year-old college student, single, working as a HVAC tech, studying in a master's program. Apparently he met my ex when he was doing maintenance at the hospital. My ex is 32. So after confirming this guy is her current affair partner, I started doing research on him. He is a good guy, innocent, from a decent family, and was completely unaware that she was married. He thought he landed a decent girlfriend. I didn't want to destroy this guy's future because he didn't know. So one day I decided to meet him. I approached him a few days before Armageddon Day. At first, he thought I was mistaken and confused, then I showed him the pictures of my ex with me. The pure shock on his face told me everything I needed to know about this guy. He was appalled and angry and scared of me at the same time. I told him I wanted to find out if he knew about her and what kind of lies she told him directly from him. And I confronted him first so I won't have to sue him. He then told me everything about dates he took her on, gifts he bought for her, the whole story. He then told me he is done with her and he won't ever see her again, and asked me what my plans were. So I told him. So after I returned home, I told my ex-wife that I will be leaving on a trip for 2 days with the guys, and as planned the boy toy chatted her up acting like he doesn't know anything and asked her to spend the night at his place. He told her that he will come home at 9 p.m. And as predicted, my ex-wife immediately agreed to go to his place. That was sickening. So for 2 days before Armageddon Day, me and Boy Toy prepared an ambush and we plastered the bedroom at his place with pictures of her affairs with him and her previous boy toys collected from her laptop and cell phones, as well as all the footage from the security system at my place. On Armageddon Day I left home at about 8 a.m. and went straight to bank to transfer all the funds from my personal accounts to a new bank account I opened a week earlier because she knew about previous account details, and moved 50% from all accounts we shared. Then went to Boy Toy's place, hid my car, and waited at 8:30 p.m. After confirming that my ex has met up with the boy toy, I disconnected her cell from my plan and called her parents, telling them everything and what is about to happen. They were sad, shocked, and angry at her. I also told them that at 9 sharp a friend of mine will arrive at their place with a box full of evidence. At 9:10 my ex-wife arrived with her boy toy, and as she entered his house she tried making out with him, but he pushed her away. This confused her. He then dragged her in the bedroom and turned on the lights where I was sitting on the bed with bloodshot eyes. So yeah, you can all imagine her expression as she had a breakdown. She looked at the pictures and texts plastered on the walls. I was just silent, and Boy Toy began first and told her she is disgusting and he is done with her and never wants to see her again. Then I walked up to her and handed her the divorce papers. And as predicted, she started her excuses, lying, gaslighting, and bullshitting. But I had a whole script of all that already written down. I took out the papers and started reading all the pre-prepared replies to everything. Seeing that she started screaming. When she started, I lowered my voice and told her to shut up. That silenced her quickly. I told her she is no longer welcome at my house and to go live with her parents. They live in the same city, so they are not very far. She said I can't just kick her out. I replied if she tries to return to my home, all of this evidence is going to her hospital next, and her previous boy toys that are working there will also be screwed with her. She just started crying after that. Her current boy toy then said if I want he is willing to testify against her in court. I thanked him. She knew she was screwed because not only was this an at-fault state, she also had us sign a prenup with a clause of adultery for peace of her mind, as she said. Well, since then she has tried all kinds of drama, but I have remained strictly no contact with her. All of her offers for marriage counseling and stuff have been ignored. And every friend she tried to rope in with her narrative has been informed of the truth with appropriate evidence. Her family almost disowned her because they are so disgusted by her actions and have literally crucified her. She still continues the drama and even tried to stalk me until my lawyer contacted her and told her if she doesn't stop I will get a RO against her. Well, that's my story. I know I will never trust her again, and as my buddy said, loyalty is the most important aspect of any relationship.